deal. We need a deal, right? A deal. We need a deal we can afford. We need a deal that they're not going to refuse. So what can we do? We can... The AA tranches. What if we bet against the AA tranches? Who's not going to take that bet? We know that they say they're 95% AAA rated, but in reality, they're more like 25%. Some of them are 0%. We also know that if the bottom tranches fail at over 8%, the upper tranches are affected. They go to 0. I'll bet you right now that those AAs are actually like B.
I rarely ever say these words, but I think... Look, Ben, the payoff is 200 to 1, but they're all taking the ratings at face value. They're charging pennies on the dollar to bet against the AA.
Just when I started thinking you guys are clowns. No one on the planet is betting against AA. The banks will think we're either high or having a stroke, and they'll take every dime we have to offer. Kind of brilliant.
This is what we did that no one else thought of. Not even Baum or Berry thought to short the AAs. But we did. Little brown hole capital.
So we're interested in shorting some of the AA tranche of CDOs. Come on, guys, what's the aim?
I've got no aim. We're new to this. We want to do $15 million in swaps on the AA tranche.
I don't understand.
You can buy as much AA tranche as you want. $40 million against the AA.
Brother, I will sell you as much as you want.
You understand perfectly, Bob. Want the deal?
That's cool. That's all right with me.
Stop. Stop. Stop that. Charlie. Oh, stop it. Stop. What? Do you have any idea what you just did?
Oh, come on, we just made the deal of our lifetimes. We should celebrate.
You just bet against the American economy.
Fuck yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Which means, if we're right, people lose homes, people lose jobs, people lose retirement savings, people lose pensions. You know what I hate about fucking banking? It reduces people to numbers. Here's a number. Every 1% unemployment goes up, 40,000 people die. Did you know that?
No.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
We're just excited.
Just don't fucking damn.
All right.
Where are you going? Whoa, I just got really scared. First of all, great show today. You were terrific.
Thank you.
Your big mouth was a revelation.
I appreciate that.
You're worried you and your swaps are getting played? Well, this is an opportunity for you to meet who you're betting against. Try not to get too righteous and listen a little.
Okay, fine. Who is this guy?
I'm a real solid gold asshole.
I'm a CDO manager.
A CDO manager.
At Harding Advisors.
I didn't realize that there was anything to manage with CDOs.
Oh. Well, we select the securities that go into the CDO portfolio and monitor the assets. I do most of Merrill Lynch CDOs.
Do you represent the investors or Merrill Lynch?
The investors.
You do.
Yeah.
But Merrill Lynch isn't going to send you any customers unless you put Merrill Lynch's bonds in your CDO.
Good question. Let's just say Merrill and I have a good relationship.
You have a good relationship with Merrill Lynch.
We've been doing business together for a
And so the CDOs that you create are of the highest quality and the highest of value.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Are you at all concerned about the rising default rates?
I assume no risk for this product myself.
Okay. So let me get this straight. The bank calls you up. They give you the bonds they want to sell. They give you clients. They give you money to run your business. They give you fat fees for doing so. But you represent the investors? Is that right?
Yeah. But we're not in the Merrill Lynch building.
Okay. Where
We're
are
in
you?
New Jersey.
You're 20 minutes away.
Well, fly Visa helicopter. It's funny, huh?
That's hilarious.
Oh boy. Your boss is about to explode.
No, he's too curious to explode.
Hold on. Say that again. CDO A has parts of CDO B. The CDO B has parts of CDO A, but then they both get put inside CDO C.
Yeah, that one's called CDO squared. CDO of a CDO. All right? And then there's CDOs made up of the opposite side of the bet you made with the swaps. We call them synthetic CDOs.
What is a synthetic CDO?
Synthetic.
That is fucking crazy.
It's not. It's awesome.
His face is starting to boil. He looks like the bad guy from Doom.
All right, let's say you have a pool of 50 million in subprime loans. How much money could be out there betting on it in your synthetic CEOs and swaps right now, tonight?
50 million. $1 billion.
What?
If the mortgage bonds that Michael Burry discovered were the match,
How much bigger is the market for insuring mortgage bonds than actual mortgages?
About 20 times.
if the mortgage bonds were the match, and the CDOs were the kerosene silk rags, then the synthetic CDO was the atomic bomb with the drunk president holding his finger over the button. It was at that moment, in that dumb restaurant with a stupid look on his face, that Mark Baum realized the whole world economy might collapse. And I know what you're thinking. What the fuck is a synthetic CDO? Well, here's Dr. Richard Thaler, father of behavioral economics, and Selena Gomez to explain.
Okay, so here's how a synthetic CDO works. Let's say I bet 10 million on a blackjack hand.
10 million because this hand is meant to represent a single mortgage bond. Okay, Selena has a pretty good hand here, showing 18, dealer showing 7. That's a really good hand for Selena. Good odds. In fact, her chances of winning this hand are 87%.
So, my odds are good. I'm on a winning streak. Everybody in this place wants to get in on the action. How could I lose, right?
Now, this is a classic error. In basketball, it's called the hot hand fallacy. A player makes a bunch of shots in a row. People are sure they're going to make the next one. People think whatever's happening now is going to continue to happen into the future. During the real estate boom, markets were going up and up, and people thought they would never go down.
So people who are watching and think that I won't lose will make a side bet. Now this is the first synthetic CDO.
I love Selena Gomez. I bet you 50 million she wins, and I'll give you a 3-to-1 odds.
3-to-1 odds? Okay, I'll take that bet.
Now, somebody else is going to want to make a bet on the outcome of their bet.
50 million she wins.
That will lead to synthetic CDO number 2.
Hey, I bet you 200 million that lady in the glasses wins that bet.
She probably will win. So I want great payoff.
How about 20-1?
Deal.
And this will go on and on with more and more synthetic CDOs.
And we can transform an original $10 million investment into billions of dollars.
You okay?
No. I actually feel pretty sick. So I'm going to leave.
You think I'm a parasite, don't you, Mr. Ball? But apparently society values me very much. In fact, let's do this. I'll tell you how much I'm worth. You tell me how much you're worth.
You are an incredibly big piece of shit. Short everything that guy has touched. I want $500 million more swaps.
You sure about that? The collateral calls for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I am going to try to find moral redemption at the roulette table.